Osbel Gomez, have you ever considered moving to another country, learning about new cultures, different points of view from different people, a new language, etc.? And if you did, where would you like to go?
You want to take this one or me?
I would. I've never considered moving to another country. That to me is like too extreme.
Yeah, I'm the same. I think we're both the same there. I don't think we'd move from the U.S. probably unless the U.S. just went to hell or something. But in terms of visiting, I know exactly where I want to go.
Where?
Japan. Future funk.
Wow. Okay. All right. That doesn't surprise me one. I would like to go to Japan too, but not for future funk.
Japan is like on my like top of the list. It's places I want to go. Yeah, out of this country is Japan.
For what reason though? Is it like the game culture?
The culture.
Okay.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I just love. I it's not even that I love the culture. It's more I just want to experience the culture. I really want to see what that's about. You know.
Will you go at some point in your life? You think?
Yes, 100%.
Do you have like an ideal situation, like who to go with?
Go with me.
Let's do it. Irrelevant takes Japan.
Go to Japan. I'm telling you, dude, that'd be fun.
I'm down. Japan's on my list.
Japan's one of them.
Have you been? What places have you been? What countries have you been to?
Not much. I have been to Grand Cayman. It's mostly like tropical.
Like the Bahamas
location. And stuff. Bahamas, Grand Cayman. What else? Canada. Canada. Shout out to
Canada.
But other than those, I don't think I've never been to the UK. I really do want to go to, this is also top of my list, but I really want to just visit Rome at some point.
Oh, you gotta.
And just Italy and
definitely
that whole area. I just want to really go over there and see that.
Dude, we should do a world trip together.
It'd be fun. I want to so bad. See, this is kind of nerdy, but when I was a kid, Assassin's Creed was one of my favorite games, dude. And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, dude, oh my God, like just playing those games and seeing the Colosseum and seeing all that stuff, it just made me as a kid, I'm like, I'm going to go there one day.
Worth the trip. It's really cool.
Yeah. What about you?
Like Venice, the canal, it's all great. I wouldn't go to another country solely because all my family's here and I just couldn't.
Moving, you mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't move to another country.
I wouldn't either.
Where I want to visit, I've actually been to 22 countries.
Damn.
I've gotten a pretty good amount of traveling in.
Damn.
And my top two are probably South Africa and New Zealand.
Wow.
Croatia is a close third. Croatia is gorgeous.
I've heard New Zealand is gorgeous.
Dude, so many sheep. It is just sheep everywhere. There are more sheep in New Zealand than people. Crazy. You would never think of that, right? That's what you learn by going to New Zealand. You realize there is a shitload of sheep in New Zealand.
Just like how many at once are we talking?
Oh, like you'll be driving down the road and there's just sheep everywhere.
Do they like yell at you?
Like it's just white. There's just sheep literally everywhere.
Wait, are sheep more than just white?
Is it sheep or goat? It's definitely sheep. It's one of the two. There's a lot of goats too, I think. I'm pretty sure it's sheep. I could be totally wrong here. It's one of the two.
Do they have the fuzz?
I think they're fluffy. But now I'm thinking about, because there are a lot of them on the mountains and there's like a lot of mountain goats. Let's go with sheep. I'm pretty sure it's sheep. It's one of the two. It's goats or sheep. Pretty sure it's sheep.
This is how this podcast
anyway,
is ending.
Not what I was trying to get at. South Africa, highly recommend. Gotta go if you can.
Yeah.
It's far. It's really far, but you gotta go if you can. Australia is great. New Zealand's amazing. Croatia's awesome. Where I haven't gone that I want to go, Iceland.
Ooh.
I want to go to Iceland real bad. That it just like this, something about being, I love, as far as travel goes, I love when you're in a place where it's genuinely pitch silent. Like there's no one around, you can't hear anything, and you are in like this state of peace that you cannot get anywhere else.
Yeah. That's
and I
disconnect.
Feel
like imagine the disconnect.
Literally being in nature and not having any source of civilization around you, to me is like, that's like what traveling is all about.
Yeah.
Well, that and the culture. There's a bunch of things, but like I love the locations where you can sit there and if no one says anything, it's just you're kind of one with nature. Like you're in it. You're there.
Almost,
like you're really there.
Like a singularity of
Don't even say singularity to me right now. We'll have a 4-hour podcast. All right, we'll do that in our time.
We talked about it a little bit. We're like, yo, do you want to do one of the topics is
The singularity. Oh,
what singularities are and that whole theory and concept?
I love it. Ray Kurzweil. Oh man, Elon Musk. Oh,
That's another
Don't
podcast.
even get me going.
That's another
But yeah, I would say Iceland would be on the top of my list. Japan's on my list. That's probably it.
Yeah.
I think I want to go to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
I've never been to Amsterdam, and I've heard you gotta go. So that would be great. I've been to Finland. Crazy. Finland, you either go, it's either light all day there or dark all day
Yeah.
because of where they're located. Like there's no sun or there's all sun, pretty much.
That's wild.
We went when there was all sun. You never run out of energy when there's all sun. It's nuts.
So
Like I'm a guy that needs 8 hours of sleep a night.
yeah.
We go to Finland. I got maybe an hour of sleep for every night in a row for a week. Like 1 hour of sleep. That's it. And I was fine. I was great. I
Maybe
was
that's like
moving.
So is that like proof the sun energizes
It's a
us?
thing. It's a thing. We went to the casino every night. It was dark for maybe like 30-ish minutes. It wasn't even dark. It was like kind of like a blue, like
Yeah.
a after sunset blue for about 30 minutes, and then it's light again.
Oh my god.
And you just never run out of energy. It was nuts. It's crazy. You gotta go to Finland if you can,
Dude,
or
that
somewhere
sounds really cool.
like
That
really
sounds
far north where you get that like cycle of.
That sounds
Don't
like
go when
light-
it's all dark because that sounds depressing as hell.
Yeah.
But go when it's all light.
That sounds very life altering, like being able to see that and just see how the world.
Dude, I would
Oh my
love to share stories about the travel because I've done a pretty good amount of traveling and it is so amazing.
See, you've done so much more than me. Like, and also my aspirations are so small. It's like I just want to go to Japan.
No, Japan's crazy, dude.
No, but like, so the top of my list of places I want to go, if we're not saying countries, is like Japan and like Rome and stuff. But the other one is actually number one for me, which is Hawaii. And that's in the country. But I want to go to Hawaii simply because that's where Lost was filmed.
Oh my god,
To tie it back around.
dude, full circle.
Yeah. But that's a place I really
Dude,
want
go
to go
hit
to.
Hawaii and then go to Japan.
True.
That's
You
your
can-
trip.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's your trip. It's expensive. That's gonna be an expensive trip.
Dude, I was gonna go
But-
to Hawaii this year. Literally this year.
I've never gone. Jess
was-
wants to go for her honeymoon. Says I can't go without her. So
Bro, take me on the honey. No, I'm kidding. But no, I was gonna go to Hawaii this May. So I graduated in May. It was gonna be a graduation present to myself.
Ooh. Oh, from yourself to yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
I was
an
gonna
expensive gift, my man.
dude, no, it was listen.
Worth it,
They were
probably.
gonna have a Lost convention there.
Oh no.
And it was the 10-year anniversary of like the ending.
Okay, that's
So it
worth
was like a bunch of Lost people who were like Lost fanatics who were going to go to this convention and you tour all the places that Lost was filmed.
And-
And then you watch the finale in the location
Oh
that
my
the finale
gosh.
it shows, like in the last scene. So you're like sitting there watching the last scene in the place of the last
Tell
scene.
me it got canceled.
It got canceled because of COVID. Thank you, COVID-19.
I have no words.
And instead, I just stayed at home and played video games.
Oh man. Are they gonna reschedule it or no?
No.
Well, that's a depressing end of the episode because that was gonna be a great point to wrap on, and now I just feel bad.
No, but let's not have it depressing though. I am motivated from it getting canceled and from all that happening that I'm going to go and I'm going to make it my own journey, not a part of a convention, not a part of some scheduled
Preach.
event. I'm
Preach.
going to go to Hawaii. I'm going to see that damn island and see what it's all about and have some wild moment. I don't know. Dude, I know if I step foot on that island that Lost was filmed, I'm going to cry. I know. I'm going to like literally drop down on my knees and cry, man. That's so deep. This
is
describes me in like 10 seconds.
They're gonna get a kick out of this. You've dropped the JC crying
I
phrase
know.
twice in one episode,
I know.
and I respect it, dude.
I'm an emotional guy, man.
Go to Mexico, and find yourself that little peaceful place alone, and just absorb that moment.
Go to
You know.
Mexico.
Oh, that's in Mexico. My bad. Hawaii.
I was like, what the?
That's when you know it's time to end, bro. That's when you know it's time to end. I'm thinking about Mexico. Not even close. Not even close to
That's not
Hawaii.
where the island is.
You know what, JC? Just go to Mexico and pretend that it's the island. Just pretend, okay?
Yeah, but I want to go there really bad.
You should. I'm gonna go at some point.
I know I will. It's like bucket list number 1. Definitely gotta do it. Japan is like number 2,
There you go.
and that's it. Guys, again, want to ask us questions or have topic ideas, always feel free to leave them in the comments below on YouTube, or send us a tweet or something on Twitter with a topic idea. Hell, on Insta, literally any place, we're probably going to see it.
Send a pigeon.
Send a pigeon.
Whatever you gotta
That is
do.
right. Yeah. Send a pigeon.